At 88 years old, Max Baer Jr. is finally opening up about a chapter of his life he kept quiet about for decades: his complicated relationship with Nancy Kulp. To millions of viewers, they were part of something magical, a cast that brought laughter into living rooms across America. On screen, everything felt effortless. But behind the scenes, it wasn't always so simple. Baer, who became a household name as the lovable and goofy Jethro Bodine, now reflects on those years with a sense of honesty that only time can bring. He admits that success came fast, and with it, a kind of blindness. When you're young, he suggests, you don't always realize how your words, or even your silence, can affect someone else. Nancy Kulp, who played the sharp and sophisticated Miss Jane Hathaway, approached her craft very differently. She was disciplined, intellectual, and deeply committed to her work, while Baer describes his younger self as more instinctive, more playful, and sometimes less aware of the emotional dynamics around him. Those differences, he now understands, created a quiet distance between them. While there was never hatred, there were misunderstandings, moments where respect may not have been communicated the way it should have been. Over the years, rumors painted a picture of tension, and Baer now acknowledges that some of that stemmed from real feelings. Kulp, he reflects, may have felt overlooked or isolated at times, especially as the show leaned heavily into broad comedy, a style that favored his character. And when the series ended, the contrast in their paths only deepened that divide. While Baer remained forever linked to Jethro, Kulp struggled to break free from typecasting and eventually stepped away from acting altogether. Looking back, he sees what he couldn't see then, the weight that experience must have carried for her. What lingers most for him now is regret. Not for anything dramatic, but for the small, human moments that never happened. The phone call he didn't make. The appreciation he didn't fully express. There are moments in life, he reflects, when reaching out can change everything, and I didn't do that. Today, his words carry no defensiveness, only humility. He speaks of Nancy Kulp with admiration, calling her an extraordinary woman whose intelligence and dedication deserved more recognition than she sometimes received. If he could speak to her now, he says, it would be simple: thank you. In the end, Baer has come to understand that legacy isn't just about fame or laughter, it's about people. It's about the relationships behind the scenes, the unspoken emotions, and the lessons that only become clear with time. By finally sharing his truth, he's not rewriting the past, he's completing it.